morning, and I don't see any of our wee ones here. However, I look around and I think I see about 75 of still my wee ones here. So I do have a special guest with me today. I know you're probably wondering who it might be. Oh, Jerome. I got some tape stuck to the center. Not sure how that happened. There are no kids here. But we should do a little bit of the story? Okay. As we all know, I'm a teacher. And I'm a teacher at heart. Right from kindergarten. You didn't know, you weren't with me. Right from kindergarten, I always said I was going to be a teacher. And I loved working with children. I loved being in front of people. I loved teaching and bringing new news to people around me. And so it wasn't hard when Mrs. Black, my kindergarten teacher, yes, Jerome, I went to kindergarten. Whenever she said, "What do you want to be when you grow up? Draw me a picture." And my mom still has the picture of me standing up in front of the class saying, "I wanted to be a teacher." I played teacher at home, whether my brother wanted to or not. My friends would come over. We would have a classroom set up. This was a destination for myself and my career path. And my career path has now taken me almost 20 years, which shocks me every once in a while. But 20 years. And it shocks me every once in a while that I would be still here, and it shocks me even more that I'm standing here in front of all of you today doing this. But I love it. I've thought about all of this all week, how I was going to make this interactive. And I want you to take yourself back to when you were in school. It's not long ago. We all remember this. Who can come up with one thing that they loved to do? What did you love to do in school? Something. Beth, what did you love to do? Recess. Recess. And every one of my kids would say the exact same thing for the most part. Rosemary, what's one thing you liked to do when you were in school?
I'm in the recess crowd.
Recess crowd. Sports. Reading. Anything else? What did you like to do when you went to school? Play. School is fun. School is supposed to be fun. And it doesn't mean that school has to only be fun when you're outside. School gets to be fun when you're inside as well, too. Right. The kids work best when we're all talking together. But they like story time best. You're right. Now, I want us to take a look. Now, can you look after Jerome for a moment? I want us to take a look at a couple of objects that I brought today. Thank you, Pete. Little did he know that his sock was coming to church today. I washed it. It's all good. What can we do with this sock? What do you think that we could possibly do with this sock at school? Oh, well, we could have a new Jerome. Like a older sock. Here, let's get your eyes up. Yeah? Okay, so you're new. Do you like to hang out with Jerome? Well, maybe. So, we can make things fun with just a sock. But let's say we took this sock that we see out in the fields these days where kids go out to have fun, to run, to play, all the dreams that we have for our kids. But yet, the dreams of kids around the world do the exact same thing with what they have. And so today, when I'm doing my message, I want you to keep that in the back of your head. It may only be a sock, but to them, it's a ball. So just keep that in the back of your minds this morning. Are you okay with Jerome? Okay.